Alright guys, Dior's here. So, I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. Believe it or not, Colorado actually has stretches of this. This is the memorial set up for the Ludlow Massacre. Actually, I'm surprised that this is not locked up. Cool, awesome. Ludlow Massacre, for what little information I know about, a bunch of women and children lost their lives. There was a mining strike. Believe it or not, in Ludlow, Colorado, there was a coal mine here. Not necessarily here at this location. Likely it's going to be a little bit further up the road, that way towards the mountains. But there was a coal mine. And there was a strike. They were trying to unionize the mine, and the mine owner wasn't having any of it. Now, down that way, a little bit further south, about 13-14 miles, is Trinidad and Starkville. Actually, Starkville also had a coal mine there at one point in time too. And a little bit further down that way is the New Mexico state line, and I believe Raton, city of Raton, New Mexico. But this was set up to kind of memorialize the innocent people like lost their lives. But I'm not saying that I'm pro-union or anti-union. I am anti-corruption for one thing, but it is terrible what happened. The mining company, they ended up machine gunning down a whole bunch of the striking workers. Like, I kid you not, they gotten the Colorado National Guard involved, but they had like an armored car. And this happened back in 1914, so a little over 100 years ago. And they machine gunned down a whole bunch of striking mine workers. And I guess a tent camp that the women and children of these mine workers were staying in got burned down to the ground, and a lot of women and children lost their lives. So it's a pretty dicey thing to happen. But this is something I've been meaning to actually take a look at, wanting to take a look at for a long time. Never got a chance to. This is a long, like, I'm not kidding you, this is a long way away from my place. I've driven past it many times, driven past the exit to get over here many times. Like I said, this is a long trek for me, like a 2.5 hour drive just to come out here. Let's see. In memory of the men, women, and children who lost their lives in freedom's cause at Ludlow, Colorado, April 20th, 1940, or 1914. Erected by United Mine Workers of America. I don't think this is the actual massacre site. I don't believe it is. If I had to take a guess, like I said, I'd assume that the massacre probably would have been a little bit further that way towards the west. Here we got an old dry rotted and rusted out mine cart. Don't know if it was actually from the Ludlow mine or not. Okay, I stand corrected, so I guess this was the actual site where the massacre took place. Okay, my bad. Sorry for steering you guys wrong. But, yep. There we go. There's a black and white image of the camp. This has all been laser etched onto looks like a stainless steel sheet. But there's a black and white photo of the Ludlow tent camp 1 year prior to it getting burned down. Yeah. Pretty bad. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't spend a whole lot of time out here. I'm going to have to get going down the road because I'm going to be meeting up with some people across the state line. But yeah, I just wanted to get a chance to actually take a look at this. Okay. So it looks like this memorial was erected, I guess, 30 years after the Ludlow Massacre. So, and it looks like this plaque here on the side, on these two plaques here on the side, I'm not going to read them. It looks like they pretty much say about the same thing that they did on the etching said on the other side. I'll be damned. I think I know there's a rail crossing a little bit further north, present day, a little bit further north up that way. I don't remember there being any rail tracks this way. Those rails probably got ripped out. Yep. There we go. There's the machine gun. I'm definitely coming back here one last time. Death Special. So that's that armored car that I was talking about. Yep. We have come a long way since that. Unbelievable. Anyhow. Yeah, I wish I could really stay here and really show you all this stuff, but I just don't have the time. Kind of left here a little bit late. Oh, there's the one of the machine gun nests. Can't really tell. It almost looks like a Vickers machine gun. Well, this is all I've got. I'm Diorce and I'm out. You guys have yourselves a good one. Bye-bye.